Everything's gonna be alright. And when we get there, I'ma see a pretty young thing. I'ma ask her to take my hand, head to the floor, and we gon' dance. And when we get there, best believe we're gonna do a two-step. Ain't no drama in here, so don't stress. Step to the right, then side to the left.
Good evening and welcome to the Stephen Knight Show. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. This is our last show of 2017 and of our 7th season. I just want to thank you all for your support over the year. Listen, so tonight it's all about Christmas here. We are telling you how you can support our annual Christmas Kindness Surprise Giveaway. This year we are giving back to students and their families. So find out if you want to be part of that, how you can help us pay off some debts of lunch for students. Plus, I'm debuting my new Christmas song that I wrote with my boy Ty Boy, and it was vocally arranged by Regis Bell, and the music was done by Versatile Entertainment. But it's a new song called Merry Christmas to You. I'll be playing that later in the show. And we're doing hot topics, sports, fashion, movie reviews, and against the best indie music out there. We're playing some indie Christmas music as well as some traditional music, other music, R&B, hip-hop type music. So stay tuned. We're all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram. Of course, our official website is StephenKnightShow.com. Now listen, we're going to debut my new Christmas song. I'm very excited about this. I love Christmas. This song is called Merry Christmas to You. Listen to that, and when we come back, we'll have hot topics. Right back after this.
It's that time again, family and friends. Christmas time is here, my favorite time of the year. Laughter all around, people gather round to see each other smile. Because it's Christmas time again, a new year soon will begin. Put all your troubles away. This is the season love will bring. Merry Christmas, season of love. Together as one, it's true. Wishing Merry Christmas to you. Deck the halls with bells, children playing around, but we can't forget the reason for the season. Christ was born that day in Bethlehem, and today he still reigns. Because it's Christmas time again, a new year soon will begin. Put all your troubles away. This is the season love will bring. Merry Christmas, season of love. Together as one, it's true. Wishing Merry Christmas to you. So I'll sing joy to the world. True.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Miss Parker, how's it going?
Happy Monday. It's going well.
Happy
How
Monday.
was your day?
It was good. It was a long day, but I can't complain. We had a holiday thing today at work, and so it was cool, though. It was cool. How was your weekend? We got a snow here. Can you believe it?
Yes. It was a great weekend. We came back from Callaway Gardens, which it's always good hanging out with people, that you're close to. So I got a chance to hang out with not only my coworkers, but hang out with some coworkers who became friends and, some became family. So it was good. And then we drove back, and I was trying to get you guys out of there. And I was so confused why y'all wouldn't leave. I was like, the snow is coming. I got stuff to do.
You said, Stephen, let's go.
I was ready to go. But we had breakfast, and then we left, and then we got caught in the storm, in the snow, coming back about a little over half the way.
Yeah.
And did an awesome job driving with one hand and also performing a whole concert.
Give you a concert, Christmas concert.
Christmas concert the whole time. So thanks for that, and thanks for not killing us.
Right, exactly. What about you, Chike? How was your weekend?
Snowy, but of course it wasn't that bad. Nothing. It stuck, but it didn't really stick. It was real short-lived. I can deal with that. I'm not a snow fan. I'm not a winter fan at all. I like warm, hot, tropical weather. But I survived.
I survived. Snow at Christmas.
No, not even then. I think Christmas should be in the dead of summer.
Yeah.
Well, can y'all believe it? This is our last new show of 2017 in our 7th season. I mean, the year flew by, didn't it?
It did. It really, really did.
Yeah.
And just to remind our listeners, we are still doing a Stephen Knight giveaway. We will.
Oh yeah, can you tell listeners about that?
Yeah. So this year, I suggested that we do. It was inspired by a DC New York writer who last year posted on her Twitter page that she was going to inspire her friends or ask her friends to do something kind, and that something kind was to call up a school and ask about any kid that may be in debt as far as their lunch debt. There are kids in the inner city that have to pay for lunch because their parents does not qualify for free lunch, but yet their parents' income does not allow them to be able to pay for lunch. Mm-hmm. So they're indebted to the school for lunches, and sometimes they can get lunch and sometimes they can't. So to pay off these kids' debt, and so that way their parents doesn't feel so burdened by having to pay for their lunches. I just thought it would be something different. Last year we did a warm heart event where we collected blankets and care packages and handing them out to the homeless with food and jackets and coats and things like that. So this year we chose to be able to donate and affect, kids and their parents as far as who is struggling to pay for their lunches. So we're going to call up a couple of schools in January when the kids are back in school, ask about the debt, maybe get the top 3 debt or whatever. It may be pay those off, call another school, depending on how much money we're able to raise. I just think it's just, parents are sometimes burdened with so much that they have to take care of food at home, shelter at home. A lot of these kids don't even have a permanent shelter. They live either in a homeless shelter. There are kids who go to schools in certain areas who don't even live in a home. They actually live in a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
There are kids who live in extended stays who, because their parents are working,
hotels.
Get free lunch.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hotels. So maybe we can affect those kids and kind of take a burden away from their parents, lighten their load a little bit going into 2018 and help them start, a new start, a fresh start, zero debt and to pay that off. So right now we have about $300, and I'm hoping that I'll send out some texts, as the week goes by. I'm hoping that we're able to raise at least $1,000 so we can pay off 2 or 3 kids, maybe 4 or 5 school debts. So we're still doing it. We're still looking for your information, and if you're interested in helping, Stephen he does have a PayPal. You can send the money to. He has a Cash App. So do I. I have both of those as well. So whoever you feel comfortable, reach out to us. Stephen obviously would be the better fit, since a lot of his contact information, are listed on our website. Contact him, find out how you can help, and let's try to do something kind this Christmas to help someone start fresh in 2018.
Most definitely.
And can we please reiterate that this is not a scam? I know people are running a lot of scams out there for this season, but if you can look us up, Google The Stephen Knight Show. We've been in business for 7 years. We're a legitimate company, and we do something every year around Christmas time for people.
Every year.
Yeah. We have pictures out there, too, from last year, from the year before. We've done angel trees. We've done, we did angel trees a couple of times. We've adopted a family. We've done a lot of things as far as reaching out to the community, especially this time of year when a lot of people are just depressed just because they won't be receiving Christmas that they plan on receiving. It's just a dark time for a lot of people. So I promise you there is no way we'll be able to run any scam on anyone when it comes to something like this. We just don't have the heart for it, and we are really truly wanting to help. And that's our goal every Christmas. And actually throughout the year we do volunteers and things like that. So it's nothing that you should be concerned about. But yes, please, if you are concerned, please reach out to one of us. Check out our Stephen Knight website. We have pictures on our Facebook that verify that we actually do help the community.
And we do 100% of the proceeds. 100% of it goes to the actual organization. A lot of these agencies, even some of the bigger agencies, they usually do about 85% of the proceeds. We do 100% of the proceeds. It goes directly to the cause. So our PayPal is thestephennightshow@gmail.com, or you can email us at submissions@thestephennightshow.com for more information. But so definitely help us out this year. We love to be a blessing to someone else. Well, as many people as possible. All right, well, switching gears, the question of the day is, what do you want for Christmas?
I already bought it.
What was that?
I don't really have that many wants. Like my motto is that I live in gratitude, and
right.
I have I have more than I could ever imagine or need, or it's just I'm overwhelmed with this blessing. But there are a couple of things I'm like, I've been waiting all year long. Maybe I just splurge, and my splurge was actually $98. Wasn't that big of a deal? $98. I got me some Uggs.
That's very sensible, though.
Yeah, it is sensible.
Yeah, new Uggs.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm a pretty sensible person, and I have actually ordered most of my gifts. So I feel, and I don't feel like I'm in the hole that much. So I feel proud of myself for that. And obviously when I go home, I'll have a little bit more to buy, but a lot of those gifts are gift cards, and I've already budgeted for it. So I feel like I'm top of the game. Like I don't feel stressed out about it, or money-wise.
Right.
I don't know if you guys heard. I know you have, Stephen, that a car fell on my tree. A tree fell on my car. Car fell on my tree.
On a car. Crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
oh
that's
no.
$500 deductible that I wasn't expecting to pay, but I'm just blessed that I have it.
Right.
So maybe that's a gift to myself, is getting my car fixed.
Yeah. What about you, CK?
Wow. Well, it was unexpected, and for quite some time, I've wanted to have an endorsement situation, and it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
It just kind of just popped into my lap, and I'm very thankful for that. So I want for nothing. I have what I want, and shout out to the people at Chike Nutrition. I will be starting 2018 the brand ambassador for Chike Nutrition.
Congratulations.
Chike spelled Chike, like Chike, Chike. Thank you, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
That's huge. I am. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say we were trying to have them on the show, but we couldn't make it work out.
Yeah.
So we'll have them on early next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm like you all. I don't really like. I mean, I like gifts. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not big on gifts. Like I like giving gifts and doing, acts of kindness, things like that. But what I want, I'm refreshing my home studio, so I want to get that done. But what I really want for Christmas is some peace, just to relax with my family, my friends, and just come back from the Christmas break refreshed and renewed and like, okay, let's take on 2018. So that's really what I want. But tweet us at home.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Amen to that.
Stephen Knight, SHO, and let us know what is it that you want for Christmas. Someone said they wanted to watch TV and drink Baileys all day. So everyone has all right, so hot topic. So I don't know if you heard about Keaton Jones. He's the student who his mother filmed him crying about being cruelly bullied by kids at school. And a lot of black celebrities came to his defense, inviting him to be their buddy against the bullies, and they just wanted to show him support. He even hung out with a professional team, just to boost him up, because you could tell the emotions. He was going through a hard time, with these bullies at school. Well, it's come out that his parents seem to be racist. They have several flags of them holding Confederate flags and making comments. So they're wondering, were these black celebrities, did they jump too fast before knowing more about this family? Also, the family, the mother raised $50,000 online for, as a result of this whole situation. And people are saying, what does she need the money for? To buy new friends for her son? I mean, what's $50,000 go to? What are your thoughts on this?
I think the child's emotions were real. I think that does not need to be discounted. I think we need to focus on the fact that there is a child probably still experiencing a lot of pain. He grew up in a house full of hate, so probably his pain is not just related to the hate that he's receiving in the streets, but the fact that he's bred in that and that's all he knows. That affects you too.
Yeah.
So I don't want that to be forgotten as we have the discussion beyond the video. I think that we still keep in mind that there's a child who was in an environment that's full of hate, and that who was also a victim of hate. So his story still matters, and what he's going through still matters. With that said, I understand why people are saying, okay, black celebrities are quick to come to defense of people without knowing the true story. That would never happen with a black kid. When we were shot in the back, I read an article by this black nationalist, and I follow him on Instagram just because certain things he say actually make sense to me. But he said, the article he wrote today was pretty much saying that when we're shot in the back, when our kids are shot in the playground, we don't see people rushing to our defense. So we need to hold up and really wait to see things before we rush to, especially when it comes to people of the white race, that we don't need to jump in as much because they have advantages and all those things, which makes sense. But with that being said, my only concern is that we don't want to be the people who hate us. We never want to turn into people. We never want to turn into a racist. So we have to tread the line very closely, because you want to be mindful of supporting your people and being there for your people, and actually standing up and saying, you know what, when my kids or my neighbors are shot in the back or the police doing something, you don't stand up and have that voice. That's okay, but it can't come from a place of hate. It has to come from a place of discussion, a place of love, understanding, a place of saying, you know what, this child is still, his story is still valid, but here is what we see when it happens to our kids. So it has to be a discussion that comes from a place of saying, you know what, F them. They don't care about us. Why don't you care about them? It can't come from there, because then you become the people who hate you. And then you're no longer different from those people that you're the oppressor, right? Then you somehow relate to the oppressor instead of being a person on the other side.
Great point.
Very true. The situation took me back to when I was a kid, and my first non-African-American friend, his name was Billy. And although Billy and I played, Billy was Caucasian, Billy's family didn't like him playing with me. So Billy would sneak and play with me. And my mom caught on to the situation between, I guess, Billy's family versus him playing with me. And she used to allow it to happen. And then eventually she stopped it because she felt as though maybe Billy was being abused at home because he chose me as a friend. And he was willing to go through the abuse because we were buddies. We played together. He didn't really have anybody to play with, and neither did I, so we became friends. Mm-hmm. And I just think about this young man, and we don't know his particular situation or why he was crying from, what was the situation of his bullying. And I just thought that maybe he could be in a situation of in between this too, because of his family and because he was in school with other races. Maybe he didn't want to be like his family, or maybe he was caught in between.
Right.
You never know.
It's true. It's true. Well, I watched the video, and it make you sad just watching him saying, but I'm sure one day it's going to be all right. That's the last thing he said in the video. And so I'm glad that people did come out to support him and show him that, there are people who care about him. But again, I think that we have to make sure we're doing that for all people when they're impacted by this. You know what I mean? So it's a lesson to be learned. It's a lesson to be learned. All right, so a man is in custody for an attempt terror attack today in New York. Police report that the 27-year-old suspect, Aikad Ullah, who was badly injured when pretty much he made his own low-tech explosive device that was Velcroed to him with zip ties as well. It exploded, but the only person that really got hurt was him. He was rushed to the hospital. They said he was ISIS-inspired, but he was rushed to the hospital. He was originally from Bangladesh, but had a Brooklyn address. Now, 3 other people were injured with non-life-threatening injuries. An eyewitness told ABC News that she was in the passageway on her way to work next to the terminal when she heard a loud bang and saw smoke and ran. She said, "If I didn't believe in God, I believe in him today." Adding that she commutes from Yonkers, New York, to where the attack was in New York City. Everyone was just relieved that it wasn't a bigger issue than what it could have been. What are your thoughts on this rise in terrorist attacks that we're starting to see, or even attempted terrorist attacks?
I think hate.
You want to tackle first, Ms. Parker?
We live in a country where we are ran by a president who pretty much is a hateful person. So I think hate breeds hate, and I think that our reputation as a country that does not respect other people's culture, religion, other people's authority, that we think we're superior, perceives us. So I think that there are a lot of people who hate us just for being American, or just for being, just for what they think we each stand for, which is not true. This is what the rich people stand for. This is what the people in power stand for. But the majority of Americans who are being killed does not stand for those things. So it's sad, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of what we represent to everyone else.
Very true. Chika?
Over the years, things have progressed over the years. So let's go back to the 60s, maybe the 50s and the 60s, where you saw the birth of the serial killer. And then you see it kind of more from serial killing into mass killings, like these terrorist killings. And that seems to be the wave of the new millennium. That's how the mass crime goes now, as opposed to serial killing. I think that some way, shape, or form it's probably connected to social media and information being vast across the board. And I think that the terror itself, it's probably a tool to get to the masses, as opposed to the messages from before, like with serial killers. They would try to get out their message by killing people one by one, but now you can do the same thing, but you kill a whole bunch of people at one time, and your message of terror goes over that way. And I think that the more social that we become this way, the more technology that we have, and we're all in one base through social media, it's going to get worse.
Wow. Well, I'm just glad
that's just my take because I see it growing.
Yeah, it is growing. Unfortunately so. But I'm just grateful that the bomber was the main person hurt, and everyone else had non-life-threatening, injuries.
And another part of it too, Stephen, I think that parts of that are used to keep us in a state of fear because we can be controlled with fear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that everything that gets reported to us is the diehard truth. I really don't.
Yeah. We see shows like Scandal and all that where they kind of manipulate what's put out there. And, Scandal is loosely based on real events that happen or on,
Yeah, because the consultant, she actually did that in Washington. That was her job.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Pray for us all. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back with a few more hot topics right back after this.
Look down where he lay, the cupcakes and eggs. Oh, we gon' get it in, get it in. Give you my love. We gon' turn this bedroom to a kitchen. Let's get up there. Oh, you can't get away, get away. Give my bed. Stop playing, girl, give me them cakes. Eyes roll back when I'm staring at the ceiling. Girl, you and I, how many licks just to get to your center? When I beat that batter, girl, I'ma fry them cakes with a cast iron skillet. You wake up, oh, we gon' get it in, get it in. Give you my love. We gon' turn this bedroom to a kitchen. Let's get up there. Oh, you can't get away. Stop playing, girl, give me them cakes. Girl, between the sheets we rolling. Nothing but love in the morning. I got to have breakfast in bed. Squeezing and teasing. If you put it in my face, I'm eating. Nothing but love in the morning. I got to have breakfast in bed. Go hard like this all day. It feels so good when we shake and bake. When you curl your toes and you grab my hand, this is the sound when we making man. Wake up, oh, we gon' get it in, get it in. Give you my love. We gon' turn this bedroom into a kitchen. Let's get up. Stop playing, girl, give me them cakes. Girl, between the sheets we rolling. Nothing but love in the morning. I got to have breakfast in bed. Squeezing and teasing. If you put it in my face, I'm eating. Nothing but love in the morning. I got to have breakfast in bed. Groaning, girl, between the sheets we rolling. In bed.
Hey, it's your girl Scarlett Nouveau. Shout out to the Stephen Knight Show. You are tuned in. Make sure you check out Wish You Was Here.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Remind you, all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and, of course, our official website, thestephennightshow.com. All right, so your boy, 45, he's having issues with Twitter again. So apparently he made this tweet, and I'll read it. It said, another false story, this time in the failing New York Times that I watch 4 to 8 hours of television a day. Wrong. Also, I seldom ever watch CNN or MSNBC, both of which I consider fake news. I never watch Don Lemon, who I once called the dumbest man on television. Bad reporting. So a lot of people are like, why is he singling out Don Lemon? Why is he focused on this New York Times story when we have yet another terrorist attack? What are your thoughts?
Well, Don Lemon has never really bit his tongue when it came to that man. And there's been a long grudge, I guess, between them two since he was running for that office. So he's a target. He's a target for him because he's not going to back down. Just like anyone is a target that doesn't agree with his agenda. I just want him to get his just due like everyone else as far as these accusations of misconduct with these women. I need for that to rise up and take place. And also them to go ahead and press the pedal to the metal with this collusion investigation as well. Because it's not looking good for him, and I just need for them to get to the finish line.
I agree. Well, someone tweeted, so you're constantly angry about shows you never watched? I tell you that, man, he is an embarrassment to our country.
I mean, an embarrassment.
Yeah, he is. All right, well, the 2017 Globe nominations came out, and people are saying some black girl magic got sprinkled into this year's nominations. Now, Issa Rae got her second Golden Globe nom for Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy for Insecure. And she and her co-star, Yvonne Orji, I believe is his name, couldn't be more happy. They were tweeting each other's phrases. Octavia Spencer also landed a nomination for Best Supporting Actress for The Shape of Water, and Mary J. Blige landed 2, one for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture for Mudbound, and Best Original Song for Mighty River, which is also in the same movie. Now, there were some snubs. They thought that Jordan Peele didn't get his for Just Do It and Get Out. As previously reported, he was up for the Best Motion Picture, Musical, Comedy, even though there's clearly nothing funny about it. It's not a comedy, even though there's some funny parts. Lead actor in the film, Daniel Kaluuya, he is up for Best Actor. Now, Tracee Ellis Ross was surprisingly snubbed for Best Actress for Blackish. Anthony Anderson is up for Best Actor for Blackish, and Blackish is up for Best Television Series and Comedy. What are your thoughts?
I mean, there are some wins and some misses, but I think that's always the case.
Right.
Yeah, I think that it's pretty good. Mr. Peele probably was wishing for a little too much because he did have the biggest grossing movie of the comedy genre. Although it wasn't a comedy, they classified it as a comedy. But he took home that wallet. He secured the bag, as they say.
Sure did.
So I mean, you can't really wince at that. I mean, you had the biggest movie in your genre.
Yeah.
And he also has contracts from that to do more movies. I think he's working out a deal with Netflix, and he's also teaming up with some other directors for more content, for more movies. So he'll be okay.
He'll be okay. Right. All right, our last topic. So Phaedra Parks, she says that she's happy to be free from Housewives of Atlanta because of the negative effects it had on her personal life and her body. According to the Peachtree Wilhelmina model, the stress of the show at times made her physically ill, and she has no desire to return, despite reports otherwise. She said, "I have no desire. I have turned the page," as she told TMZ. She said, "I love being happy. I love living drama-free. It had a physical effect on me," and she added that it makes you sick sometimes. Any woman that does reality, they should be congratulated and praised. Now, they were asking about Andy Cohen booting from the show, and she said actually it was God delivering her. And when he sets you free, you can't go back. What do you thought? Is she saving face, or is she glad to be gone?
She has a good PR person that wrote that up for her. She's going to miss that check. Sorry, Phaedra. You're going to miss that check.
I agree.
Yeah, didn't Sheree say something similar when she got fired, but look who came back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a steady check.
Phaedra is fake. I don't believe anything she said.
He said, what do you think? Right. All right, well, wish you luck. She got a modeling contract, so good luck with that. All right, well, listen, thank you so much for Hot Topics. I want to remind you that you can go to email us at submission@com if you want to be part of our Christmas surprise giveaway. We'll be right back after this.
thing had you know. Oh, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe. Oh yeah, help to make the season bright. Oh, tiny tots with their eyes on a glow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase, to kiss from 1 to 92. Oh, although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. Yeah, he's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Hey, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if a reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase, hey, to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, to you, to you,
Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. On this Christmas, presents and cards are here. My world is full of cheer in you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town. They do, yeah. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright.
show. Adam, what's going on?
Not too much, Steven. We had, I know you guys had some snow down there this weekend or on Friday. We had a little bit up here in D.C. on Saturday, but it's all cleared out by now. So just kind of took a relaxing weekend.
I wish ours was cleared out. We still have snow almost slipped coming in the house today, but it is one of those things. So
yeah, I was just going to say I had friends that were all excited for the snow, and then yesterday they said, the power's been out for 12 hours. I'm ready for this to be over.
Oh,
so,
no.
It was a quick turn.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow.
I'm sure. Well, I'll let you and Chike take it away with movie reviews.
All right, well, I'll kick it off. So I saw the movie that seems to be sticking out at number one in the office. I finally broke down and saw Coco. And for those who don't know, Coco is the latest Pixar movie, and it's about this 12-year-old who wants to be a singer, but has kind of sworn off singing based on the history of his great-great-grandmother. And he is magically transported to the land of the dead to kind of interact with some of his idol and other figures that are in his life. And Coco's been released in Mexico for at least over a month, and this movie's been in the theater for the past 3 weeks, and it's still number one. And it was really good. Pixar usually is on point. Sometimes they have a few misses, but with Coco, they did a great job with the animation. You really felt when he was transported to the land of the dead, the kind of the colors and the feel, and they really did a good job of kind of explaining this Mexican holiday, and it's a movie about family, and really it has a lot of emotion to it, and it's, all around a good movie. I can see why this was number one in the box office. There's not too much competition right now, but I thought it was great.
Cool. Do you predict any awards for this film?
So I think it's going to be in contention, and I can't remember what other animated film came out this year, but I don't know if there's any competition. But right now, it's I would put it at the top runner, and it seems like Disney's kind of owning the Thanksgiving, the Christmas holiday, because last year Moana came out, and it also was number one for 3 weeks until Rogue One came out, and what comes out next week. So Disney's kind of keeping that clench on everything, but I could see it best animated feature easily.
Nice. I saw the feature film Wonder, which stars Jacob Tremblay as the lead character, August, Julia Roberts as the mother, Owen Wilson as the father, and Sonia Braga, who's a Brazilian legend, actress extraordinaire, as the grandmother. So I didn't know what to expect when I watched this film. I kind of watched it with an open mind, but I had the movie, if anyone remembers, Mask, which starred Cher, that came out some years ago, which wound up being a huge film and won a couple awards. And that film was about a disfigured young man dealing with growing pains and the support of his mother. And this film was kind of on the same wavelength, with a little twist to it where the lead character is younger and he's entering school for the first time. And he had been homeschooled by his mother, and he's incredibly intelligent. And he gets access to a prep school. And they take him to school for the first time, and everyone's on pins and needles because the character hasn't really had interaction with other children socially, and they're wondering how he's going to adapt. And the beginning part is a little predictable because anyone that's been in school and who's witnessed bullying or has been bullied knows how children are in school. But what comes to the forefront is the humanity in these children and the resilience of this young man as he morphs into this social butterfly. And there's some twists and turns along the way, but I will say I wept, I've laughed, and I've wept some more to this movie. It's a very, very good movie. Even though there was nothing about a holiday theme, I thought that this was a perfect movie for the holiday season because it touched on bullying in school. It touched on having diversity, fairness, and equality. This was a real big kumbaya of a film. And I think that everyone should watch it. Every family should watch it. This is a movie for everyone, so I highly recommend it. And I'm not sure if they're going to win anything or even be nominated for anything, but it's definitely worthy of it. And it's worth going to the movies to see as a family. And I don't really say that too much, but I think that the whole family could go watch this movie, and I support it, and you should go pay your money to go see this in the theater because it's worth it. It's an experience.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great, great, great movie. I honestly think that maybe 10 minutes in, I was already tearing up. 10 minutes into the movie, it starts. Yeah. So definitely check it out. And I wanted to say something too. I'm watching, as I'm getting older, I'm watching my actors and actresses getting older. It's kind of interesting watching Julia Roberts go from ingenue into mother. Like, the roles that she's playing lately is of mother, and we're used to seeing her as the hot chick or the prostitute or the sexy one in a movie, and it's changing. And I don't know if it's because she's not getting those roles or because she's a mother herself. She's changing what she's picking to do, but it's working for her. It's working. She's still a powerful actress. Hopefully, I will get to see some different things from her in the future, but this is working for her so far. So,
nice.
Kudos, Julia. The second film that I saw is on Netflix. So, those of you that have Netflix, please check out Mudbound. And I honestly was drawn to it because, honestly, I'm going to say I wanted to see what Mary was going to do. I just wanted to see. I was curious. So, surprisingly, she did an excellent job. Mary, if you ever wanted to hang up your mic and you wanted to be an actress, I wholeheartedly support that move. She did an excellent job, and what made me want to watch this movie is I watched an interview with her. Variety magazine has this series on YouTube called Actors on Actors, where actors actually interview other actors on acting and the job of being an actor. So it's all in-house, and it's all everyone in the trade talking about the business. It's very interesting. And she was being interviewed. I forget who the person that was interviewing her, but she went on to say that during the filming of this was during the time that she was in the middle of the meat of her divorce situation. And she used that energy to channel into the character in this movie. So I was very curious to see what she was going to do. And she did an excellent job. The movie stars Carey Mulligan, Garrett Hedlund, Jason Mitchell. You know Jason Mitchell from NWA. He played Eazy-E. Of course, Mary J. Blige, Jason Clarke, and Jonathan Banks. And everyone did a stellar job. The movie takes place in the Mississippi Delta during 1941, and it really focuses on two different families. One Caucasian, one black. There are two particular sons that actually go off to war, and both actually come back from war with post-traumatic stress disorder, and how they both deal with it, and how being of a different race affects how you get treated when you come back, and what kind of life you have post-war, and what kind of life your family has with you having a child who's a veteran post-war, and how race connects to that. It's very, very interesting. I definitely say check it out. It's on Netflix. We said earlier that Mary's up for a Golden Globe. That's how well she did. Yes, Mary J. Blige did that well. Check it out.
Nice. Yeah, definitely.
Anything coming up for you?
Well, we all know the movie coming out this weekend. So the hype is real, and I'm sure the numbers will continue that. Yeah. Otherwise on the radar, so coming down the line, there's that it's supposed to be Daniel Day-Lewis's last film called Phantom Thread, and it's about I guess in the 50s in London, he's a dressmaker. So it'll be interesting. It's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie called Phantom Thread again. So I do like Daniel Day-Lewis. He really gets into his roles. There Will Be Blood, Lincoln, things like that. So that'll be an interesting turn.
Why is this his last film?
I don't know. He said he's retiring.
Artist.
Yeah, I think he said he's retiring from acting, and so you know how those goes. Everyone says they're retiring, so we'll see if it's true or not. But he only does one movie every few years.
What'd you say, Steven?
Until the next comeback role.
Exactly.
Well, hopefully he'll continue some type of artistry because he's such an awesome talent. I would just hate to see him just not work at all. Maybe he'll move into directing or writing more or getting scripts into Hollywood. I don't know. But I hope that he contributes some form, way, or fashion. Open up an acting school, Daniel Day-Lewis, please, something. We need more of you doing something. Such an awesome talent.
Once every 5 years is never fun for us. So we'll see. But, besides that, no, The Last Jedi is the main thing on my radar.
Yeah,
you?
That's going to be the big one of the end of the year. I'm still waiting for some more Oscar contenders to come out. The Golden Globes are a good lead-in to what the Oscars are going to deliver, or not sometimes. There's been some big upsets. But we're getting a good shape of what the Oscars are going to look like. We have, 2 months?
Yep, exactly. We have a couple months in, and I know a movie that just came out, The Darkest Hour, which is about Winston Churchill's first days during World War II, Oldman as the lead, and he's been getting good reviews as Winston Churchill, and biopics are pretty popular with the Oscar crowd, so that might be something of.
Speaking of Winston Churchill, there's another Netflix series that I want to shout out. I started actually watching it last year. I'm on the second season, and it's The Crown. It's actually about Queen Elizabeth and her life from childhood into queendom, and her life with Prince Edward, right? That's her husband?
Yes,
I
think so. I don't follow the royalty that much.
I want to say Albert, but I think Albert is her son. I get them confused.
Right. Yeah.
But I think Edward is her husband, and it's pretty interesting just to see how a person deals with all of that power and authority who never really wanted it in the beginning, but then she grew into it. It's really, really interesting, and the things that you have to sacrifice for the crown.
Right, yeah.
So if there's something that interests you, and it's not all glamour and glitz and how people might think being a royal would be. It's actually heartbreaking. Definitely check it out. It's really good and dramatic. It's really, really good.
Most definitely. Well, listen, this is our last show of 2017, our seventh season. What are you gonna be doing on your break?
Counting down the days till the next season starts, obviously.
What about you, Jigga?
This is true. Prepping for the new year. I'm going to try to finish up my movie while I have the time off, and hopefully get some awesome guests back on here for our new season.
Awesome. Well, listen,
for me, Oh no! I was taking it easy. We're actually going to take a little trip to Vietnam over the holiday, so that'll be the big plan. Got to keep up with Michelle.
Heard it's really beautiful there.
Yeah. So I'll make sure to talk all about it when we get back.
Yeah, you have to definitely take a lot of pictures.
Oh, we'll do.
Well, listen, y'all have a wonderful holiday season, and see you in 2018.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
All right, right back after this.
rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices all night divine, all night when Christ was born. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices all night divine, all night when Christ was born. All night divine, all night divine. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices all night divine, all night when Christ was born. All night divine, all night
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Aaron Cosby, last show of the year. How you feeling?
Last show of the year, man. Stevie, wonderful. What's going on, brother?
I can't complain. What are your plans for the holiday season?
Going on a cruise.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes. Where I will tell you off air, but it's somewhere nice and tropical stuff.
I'm sure. Okay. Well, that'll be great. Hope you have a great time.
Yeah, because it'll be like a lot, and I don't need to bore people with all of the
right
details. But it's just somewhere nice and sunny and tropical. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. So sports. Let me just go on in there.
Jump into it.
Last week, who did I predict? What team did I predict was going to win the Falcons Saints game?
You said
I predicted it was the Saints, right? I
Yeah.
said that I wanted it to be the Falcons, but
Right.
but the Saints are going to win.
Exactly.
And then I said I picked the Saints to win. Ron was right, meaning that Ron was wrong.
Falcons took it home.
The Falcons took it home. Yeah, the Falcons took it home. I was like, oh man,
Come through, Falcons.
Consistent. I am.
All right.
I'm telling you, ride with me, y'all. If I pick a team, pick the opposite team, you will win. Put money on it.
Right.
You're gonna win. So now, mind you, that was an ugly game, though. I mean, Matt Ryan throws some questionable passes, and interceptions. It was an ugly game.
Wow.
It was an ugly game, but the Falcons got the W.
They got the W.
And the Falcons defense actually stepped up in the second half. I was surprised. I was stunned. I was in awe. I'm like, wow,
come through.
They're making some plays.
They said it's time for them to step up, play some defense.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah.
So kudos, Falcons. Good job. All right. Did you see or did you hear about the Jacksonville Seahawks game?
No, what happened?
The Jaguars. Well, first of all, Jacksonville won.
Okay.
They are legit this season. First I thought, okay, maybe they're going through their, maybe like a little winning streak. It'll be cute, but they're not going to do anything second half of the season. Bruh, they are playing legit good.
They ain't playing with y'all.
Football. They're not playing with y'all. They are in it this season to go to the playoffs. So
okay.
Kudos, Jacksonville Jaguars. Good job. Finally. All right. So what happened was that the fans in Jacksonville. Do you remember the Malice in the Palace? Maybe about 10, 12 years ago, 15.
It sounds familiar. What refresh my memory?
Remember, it was the Pistons, and they were playing the Patriots. Jeez, they were playing the Pacers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And remember when the fans had threw the beer at Ron Artest?
And he jumped in there.
And all that. Yeah. Well, there was a similar situation in Jacksonville where the game was pretty much over. The Seahawks were a little upset, because they were about to lose the game. Tempers were high.
Right.
People were upset. The Seahawks were upset. Well, some fans, and I don't even know if I should call them fans, some jerks, threw their beer cans, their beer cups, the cups full of beer and shit. I'm sorry. Full of beer and stuff, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Full of beer and threw it at Seahawks players.
Oh, wow.
And one player in particular, the player's name, actually, I think it was it Bennett? No. Anyway, his name slips my mind at the moment, but people who saw that game or saw the highlights know what I'm talking about. So
right.
Anyway, so the rude person threw a cup at him the first time. He was about to go off, but people kind of held him back.
Right.
Then a second person, or it was the same person that threw it again, I don't know, but there was a second one. And it man, whoever threw it, this is just a joke, but whoever threw it, maybe they could be quarterbacks for the Browns or something.
Oh, they
hit a good aim. I mean, they threw that. It hit them like almost.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
The aim was good. It was good.
That was a diehard fan.
Bruh. He had good aim. Whoever threw it, he or she, good aim.
Good aim.
Tough situation, but good aim.
Man.
So anyway, and the football player lost it, as I think many of us would if someone was to throw this disgusting German cup full of beer or spit or who knows what at me. Oh no, it's a wrap. Lawyer, go ahead and contact my lawyer. Get my bail ready, cause So he was about to literally jump into the stands. But what happened is that with the NFL stadiums, the seats are kind of high up.
Oh yeah, now yeah.
So it's not like an NBA arena where you can just literally just
run up in there, yeah.
Right, just run up the stairs, whatever. He was trying to climb up there and everything, and it took security to actually pull him down, and then security also jumped up into the stands to actually find the person or persons that were throwing them to actually to kick them out of the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully to actually kick them out of the stadium and to never be able to
ban them
ever. And not only that stadium, in any NFL stadium, any NFL game,
exactly.
they should be banned for life. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. Cause anyway, but yeah, it was a horrible situation. So with that being said, the Seahawks lost. The Falcons won. The Falcons are now back in the playoffs. The playoffs started. If it started today, the Falcons will be in the playoffs. So.
Come on, Falcons.
They just got to keep winning. Keep
winning. Right, exactly. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, Pittsburgh. That was a good game last night. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. It went down to the last minute of the game. Pittsburgh kicked the winning field goal. They won the game 39-38. Okay, congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, good job, Pittsburgh. See what else is going on. Football. That's about it. Let's see, basketball. LeBron. I mean, again, I don't get into the NBA until So, but I will in January when we come back from break, I will try to talk more about NBA. But I'm definitely going to talk more about college ball. So college basketball and college football also. Oh yeah. Just let me mention this also. Okay. The 4 teams that are in the college football playoffs are, again, Clemson, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Alabama. Clemson plays Alabama in the Sugar Bowl, and Oklahoma plays Georgia in the Rose Bowl. So the winner of the Clemson-Alabama game will play the winner of the Oklahoma-Georgia game. Well, yeah, in the national championship.
Right.
So in essence, the winner of the Sugar Bowl will play the winner of the Rose Bowl in the national championship game.
Right, exactly.
Right. So I want Georgia to win. So it looks like Oklahoma's going to be playing.
Right. Oklahoma going all the way, Oklahoma. Sorry, Georgia.
I know people like, damn it, bro, just pick Oklahoma. But I would not be sincere about it. Like, I really want Georgia to win, and that means that they're going to lose. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Georgia fans. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Georgia fans.
Sorry. Oh, man. Anyway, so we'll see what happens, and definitely we will be talking about that next month once we get back from the break. And let's remember this now, Stephen. I said that Georgia's going to win the game.
You said that right here on the Stephen Knight Show.
Right. And we can laugh at the fact that they lost and blame it on me.
Right.
That's fine. But yo, that's it in sports. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And also, I'd like to wish my mother a happy 58th birthday. Her birthday was last Tuesday. And
happy birthday! Happy birthday to her.
Yeah. So yeah.
And while wishing happy birthday to my brother, my baby brother Aaron, his birthday is today. So happy birthday to families.
Oh, absolutely. Aaron, happy birthday, man, and family. You're right, everybody. All December people that are birthdays in December, happy birthday.
Absolutely. Well, listen, everybody, if you enjoy your cruise, happy holidays to you. I'm sure I'll be talking to you. And see you in 2018.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, thanks, bro. And then one more thing. Did I mention my grades for the semester?
You not online, not on the air.
Okay. Hey, yo, people out there, if y'all been praying for me, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The prayers have worked. I got that 4.0.
4.0.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and I'll talk to y'all next year.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
I took the lights on these haters, cause they were sleeping. Clap on clap off on these haters, cause they was tweaking. Do not interrupt a hater when she is speaking. Please keep an eye on your hater, I got him kicking. From way back when I've been a problem, you don't pick one when you got options. They talking cause I'm never round up. Man, what you say, I beg your pardon. Why you coming at your face? Man, you need to know your place. Oh, you made a big mistake. It's got to be bombs away. Bombs away. You about to blow it? Man, I'm too nice to these hitters. That's over, yeah, finito. I suggest you reconsider. Man, what's wrong with these people? Don't make me reach for the trigger. Be careful, cause it's lethal. We the same out of your figure. Oh, nah, we not equal. From way back when I've been a problem. You don't pick one when you got options. They talking cause I'm never round up. Man, what you say, I beg your pardon. Why you coming at your face? Man, you need to know your place. Oh, you made a big mistake. It's got to be bombs away. Bombs away. You about to blow it? You about to blow it? You about to blow it? You
it's your only option. Show them how to go, girl, cause you do it flawless. She be like, he be like, my haters be like, rep your town tonight. And we on, show them how it's done. When your back is in the corner, bet your dream is number one. She be like, he be like, I be like, yeah, 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 yeah. Let me start this anthem all proper. From poverty, I still finish college. Do it all, keep my face stay shining, cause your boy right here is a soldier. Back to the music, telling you why I do it. For my brother, his daughter, my dreams stick to it. I lost a few on the way, miss them all the time, but I keep the memories alive on the music. Thought I wouldn't do it, thought I couldn't do it, thought I wouldn't do it, thought I couldn't do it, thought I wouldn't do it, and I couldn't do it. Watch me do it, do it, do it. Show 'em how to move like it's your only option. Show 'em how to go, girl, cause you do it flawless. She be like, he be like, my haters be like, rep your town tonight. And we on, show 'em how it's done. When your back is in the corner, bet your dream is number one. She be like, he be like, I be like, yeah, 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 yeah. People telling me you only get better, so don't stop, bruh. You deserve to win for sure. Got $1 and a dream, and no 100 guarantees I'm gonna make it out this life. That's cool with me. Trust in my faith and my beliefs. Music therapy. So I just wanna be the man I am. Yeah, yeah. They thought I wouldn't do it, thought I couldn't do it, thought I wouldn't do it, thought I couldn't do it, thought I wouldn't do it, and I couldn't do it. Watch me do it, do it, do it. Show 'em how to move like it's your only option. Show 'em how to go, girl, cause you do it flawless. She be like, he be like, my haters be like, rep your town tonight. And we on, show 'em how it's done. When your back is in the corner, but your dream is number one. She be like, he be like, I be like, yeah, 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 yeah.
I came from nothing, came from shit. Had a goal to set, I had a name to get. I turned pain to strength, I gave fame a grip. I changed lanes to gain, and my aims to live. Had to show them how, call this tutorial. Made history, this historical. Niggas Satan, that's just adorable. Went from poor and that shit's affordable. All I need is my team now. More trees, more lean now. I'm heating up, I got steam now. This real shit, it ain't a dream now. I moved up and got paid quick. YH who I stayed with. And this here look beautiful, like the baddest bitches I laid with. They thought I wouldn't do it. They thought that I would quit. Can't take no losses, I'm a boss. Tell all y'all bosses I'm the shit. Y'all boys so off, but I'm a hit. Got no time to talk, I'm getting rich. Can't hear yo talking like I'm deaf, and I kill no coffin with the shit.
Show 'em how to move like it's your only option. Show 'em how to go, girl, cause you do it flawless. She be like, he be like, my haters be like, rep your town tonight. And we on, show 'em how it's done. When your back is in the corner, bet your dream is number one. She be like, he be like, I be like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi, this is Carolyn Tia Outlaw.
This is Jawanda Durham.
And this is Malachi Rivers, and we are the cast, creator, and producer of Rhonda Mitchell, MD, and you're listening to The Stephen Knight Show.
Welcome back to The Stephen Knight Show. Mrs. Ferguson, how's it going?
Everything's going great.
You ready for the Christmas holiday?
I'm done with a lot of my Christmas shopping.
That's good.
But you know, I try to get started on that stuff in advance.
Yeah, well, you love shopping, so.
Yeah, you know. All right.
well, this is our last show of the season. I know you have some incredible things for us. Want to go ahead and take it away?
I do. So everybody strap in because I have a lot tonight.
All right.
All right. Well, first I want to start off with Old Navy, Gap, and Banana Republic. I'm not sure if you guys know about that group, but if you don't, I do talk about them all the time. They are one company. Well, today only, and I don't know if anybody knows, but today is Green Monday. I have no idea what that means, but there are a lot of sales for Green Monday. Today only, you can shop Banana Republic, Gap, or Old Navy and get an extra 10% off of everything in the store. Macy's is having a Friends and Family sale today, and you can get up to an extra 30% off of of select items, and you have to use code FRIEND at checkout if you're shopping online. Victoria's Secret is having a sale, and if you shop there now, you can get any bra for $35. Plus, you can get free shipping on your order of $100 or more. Target is having an online-only sale, and if you shop there now, you can get a $20 gift card for every $100 you spend. Gymboree is having a sale today only, and if you shop there now, you can get 50% off of everything in the store and online. Saks Fifth Avenue off Fifth is having a sale today only, and if you shop now, you can get up to 80% off of everything in the store and online. Big Lots, I don't talk about them a lot, but I thought that this was worthy because they're having a BOGO sale. They're having a buy one, get one, 50% off of everything. Today only, you can shop J. Crew and get 40% off of your entire purchase, plus you can get free shipping on your order. You just have to use code NICELIST if you're shopping online. The Personalization Mall, which is one of my favorites, they're having a sale today only, and if you shop there now, you can get 25% off of everything. The Children's Place is having a sale today only, and if you shop there now, you can get 60% off of everything in the store, plus you can get free shipping if you're shopping online. Groupon.com, I don't talk about them often, but I am today because they are giving you up to 80% off of tons of Groupons. I even bought a couple for myself and friends for Christmas. The Limited is having a Green Monday sale today. If you shop there today only, you can get up to 70% off of everything online. And, of course, I think the Limited has like a couple of locations in Belk department stores, but mainly they are an online store now. Today only, you can shop Shutterfly and get up to 50% off of your purchase, plus you can get an extra 25% off. 25% off. You just have to use code LUCKYME at checkout. Today only and in-store only, from 5 p.m. until close, Express is having a sale, and you can get up to 50% off. You can get an extra 50% off of all your clearance items. Neiman Marcus Last Call is having a sale today only, and if you shop there now, you can get up to an extra 80% off of everything in the store and online, and that includes clearance. Today only and online only, you can get gifts starting at just $6.99 at New York & Company, plus you can get free shipping on all of your purchases. And last but not least, Carter's is having a sale, and if you shop there now, you can get up to 70% off of everything, plus you can get an extra 25% off of your purchase of $40 or more, plus you can get free shipping on all of your orders.
They're paying you to come shop. That was a lot of great sales. Christmas right around the corner. I haven't gotten one gift yet, so I need to start shopping. So
Steve,
definitely going to help us out.
I'm so disappointed in you. How long have you known
I'm always a last minute shopper. Always.
Oh,
it's horrible.
Well, hopefully that helped you out a little bit.
It did. It definitely did. And then you can find all that at budgetshopaholic.com. Mrs. Ferguson Hughes, hope you have a wonderful holiday season with your family, and see you in season 8.
All right. I'll talk to you next year.
All right. We'll be right back after
All
this.
right.
All night long, she 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 follow me. Tell her, come get this, she follow me. Tell me what you came for. Did you come to play with? Did you come to be my bad girl? Hey, let me be your shade, gripping on your waist. Go on ahead now. We grinding, we wildin', cause we don't care. We wildin', we rubbing like no one's here. If I push up on it, will you go there? Trust me, you'll go there. All night long, she follow me. Tell her, come get this, she follow me. All night long, she follow me. When she want that, she calling me. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl. Back up one time, touch it back on it. Back up one time, touch it back on it. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl. Tell me, can you handle it? Tell me right now before we walk out this club, girl. Hey, baby, where your hands? Thought you had a man, no, damn, baby. We grindin', we wildin', cause we don't care. Hey. We wildin', we rubbin' like no one's here. Wait if I push up on it, will you go there? Hey, baby, trust me, you'll go there. All night long, she all on me. Tell her, come get this, she follow me. All night long, she all on me. When she want that, she callin' me. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl. Back up one time, touch it back on it. Back up one time, touch it back on it. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl. All night long, she all on me. Tell her, come get this, she follow me. All night long, she all on me. When she want that, she callin' me. All night long, she 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 all night long. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl. Back up one time, touch it back on it. Back up one time, touch it back on it. I'ma get that girl, I'ma get that girl,
T.A. Corleone, Street Cartel, bada bing, bada boom. Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce, I'm a boss, boss. 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 Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. T.A. Corleone is a boss. Drippin' in too much sauce. 24-inch Cuban lean. Quarter cut designer me. Presidential Rolex on my arm. BBS is all over my charm. Shoe red bottom Louis Vuitton. Carrying a concealed weapon. Catch your body cause I got the juice. And my vest is bulletproof. Got a mouth full of gold tooth. And my Rari ain't got no roof. I used to be on Section 8. Now I got a crib on a lake. Multi-million-dollar estate. With my last name spelled in the gates. Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. 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 Drippin', drippin', sauce. First got flight, stretch a limousine. Been featured in Source magazine. I turned my dream to reality. Then put my team on a salary. 500K is my budget. Still independent and love it. CEO of Street Cartel. Ball harder than Art Shell. Featured artist in double XL. In my bin is a V12. T.A. Corleone is the truth. One of the best in the booth. I'm the new king of the South. Don't mention my name in your mouth. Or I'll send them go to your house to kidnap and rape your spouse. Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. 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 Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. Don't need a ghostwriter or feature, cause I got more verses than preachers. Haters say I got a real big ego, cause I get them bags of peso. In a plug, that's an amigo. We keep them bricks in the bando. Shooter posted up with the Draco. Get it out the mud, show nub. Try harder than snow on the blood. Bad boy, but ain't signed a pub. Bros always trying to mingle, even though they know I ain't single. Cause they like I spit that lingo, and I'm packing like Mandingo. Beat it up cause I like it rough. Hoes wanna put me in handcuffs. Drippin', 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 sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. Drippin', 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 sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. Drippin', 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 sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. I'm a boss, boss. Drippin', drippin', sauce, sauce. Bobby the Hitman, T.A. Corleone, 2018, Capiche.
What's up, y'all? We are June's Diary, and you're listening to The Steven Knight Show.
Well, that's our show. I want to thank you so much for listening tonight. Again, my new song, Merry Christmas to You, you can go on my SoundCloud, Steven Knight 32. It will be on iTunes next week. But thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday break, and see you in 2018. God bless.
Tonight it's all eyes on me. Everything's gonna be alright. And when we get there, I'ma see a pretty, pretty